Up next, the Thunder taking on the Nuggets. For Oklahoma City, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Nuggets, Thunder is next, right after this. Welcome, everyone. Here it is. Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jason Wallace out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at small forward. And for Oklahoma City, Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Duren. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams that executed a high level, and boy, did they play at breakneck speed.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Here's SGA outside. Williams. Pass to Duren. And stolen by Jokic. And here's Watson. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Tipped. And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Uncovered. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Williams on the wing. Defended by Watson. Down low. And stolen by Jokic. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Holmgren with the block.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby. On defense.
Watson passes to Wallace. Pass to Jokic.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Jokic against Duren. Wallace, the pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Good D by Duren to the middle. The kick out to Williams. Duren, the screen. Williams in the post. It's against Murray. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Boy, that's just a vet move right there. Night in, night out. Gilgeous-Alexander, such terrific awareness.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. And there's the rejection.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Holmgren. Williams on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Duren over Jokic, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Thunder making a change here. Suggs is checked in. The Nuggets trail. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Murray. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Jokic. And no good. Good D by Duren.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Duren with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And SGA throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
A different look for Denver. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Hardaway comes in for Wallace. And it's Pickett in for Murray. Compared to the old days, Doris, it feels like rookies these days get more playing time right away.
You're right, B.A., and it doesn't matter if they're still in their teen years. It comes down to, are you the most talented player, or are you considered a foundational piece, and we want to get you repetition right away.
Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Jokic. Johnson for 3. Holmgren with the block.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Duren. Najee comes in for Chet Holmgren. Brown's checked in for Williams. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Denver, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Williams comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Pickett. Now here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Suggs outside. Hauled in by Brown.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Johnson with a bucket. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Brown against Suggs. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Brown, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Nuggets making a switch here. Strother's checked in. Now here's Hardaway. He's scoreless. Williams in the post. Working on Najee. And Williams punches it home.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Now here's Hardaway. Valanciunas passes to Johnson. Here's Strother. DiVincenzo covering. Hardaway from outside. That shot missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
DiVincenzo pass to Najee. Suggs outside. Rebounded by Denver. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Hardaway. Great D that time from Brown. And Suggs has got the ball here for OKC. They trail by 1. Out to DiVincenzo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
Outside Hardaway. The Nuggets with another miss. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 1. And back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Walker Kessler, Zeke Naji out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Suggs against Murray. Over Suggs. Rebounded by Suggs. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Naji. And stolen by Williams. Hardaway from outside. The Thunder with the rebound. Naji's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Suggs, no good. And here's Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Suggs outside. Inside. Here's Naji. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. It's stolen. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Oklahoma City.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Kessler. Holmgren comes in for Naji. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Brown. And SGA subbed in for DiVincenzo. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Tyson comes in for Williams. SGA with it. Checked by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. SGA
to a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Murray with it. Still no points. The shake. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You got to commend the focus on the basket. Murray absorbing the contact well.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Tyson. And it's Wallace in for Hardaway. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Just 3 to shoot. Suggs finds Williams. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Wallace, the pass to Gordon. Holmgren with the block.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Drops in the 3. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Watson. Denver moving it around. Holmgren with the block.
Holmgren gets the challenge up and sends that thing back.
The 3 from Suggs. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Wallace, the pass to Jokic, and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in for Murray. SGA with it. Checked by Gordon. Holmgren using that length inside.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Hardaway with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Gordon. Rejected by Holmgren. And he's able to get it back. Shot is good by Gordon. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's SGA. No good with a layup. Outside Watson. Wallace outside. Pass to Jokic. Left side, Hardaway. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front office admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. That one's good from Hardaway.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
That one misses.
Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game. He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Here's SGA. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension to his game. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate.
For three, Hardaway. Some solid defense from Williams.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Count it.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Outside Hardaway. Gordon, right side. Jokic passes to Gordon. And he's going for the lob. They double him with Holmgren. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Duren. No good on the shot. Good D by Jokic. Nuggets trail by 5. Hardaway on the wing. SGA covering. Wallace, the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Holmgren. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Duren gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Wallace outside. Pass to Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian and.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Chise and Wallace. And it's Watson in at the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. SGA finds Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Bridges misses. Nuggets trail by 7. Watson passes to Gordon. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Duren with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Duren's got his second basket.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
Now Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Bridges. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The putback. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And now it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. Wallace outside. It's Jokic, high post, working on Duren. And here's Gordon from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Gordon's got 7 points.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And SGA throws it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Jokic up top, covered by Duren. And here's Jokic. Give him 8. Shot clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Murray against SGA. And there's the drive. And SGA throws it down.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Duren with a screen on Gordon. Here's SGA. Pass to Duren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And now a 10-point Thunder lead. Here's Murray. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Wallace. Back to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket. Jokic has got 12 points in the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Suggs is checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder leading by 8. SGA with it. Checked by Murray. Jacks up with 3. Rebounded by Denver. Wallace outside. Pass to Gordon. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you, Brian.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. A nice shot by Watson.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11. Suggs surveys the D. Driving inside. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. SGA's got 20.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Murray finds Jokic. He shoots it. That shot is off. Good D by Duren.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Suggs. Watched by Wallace. Duren kicks it out to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And stolen by Murray. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Watson's got 10. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Duren. Najee comes in for Holmgren. Brown's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's DiVincenzo in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to break his ice. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
1:05 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Hardaway. Kessler with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Suggs. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Najee. Williams defending. Suggs outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You can see Suggs' vertical makes that dunk look effortless.
Nuggets trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Hardaway. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Christian Brown, Zeke Najee out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Najee set to screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Suggs outside. Now here's DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Murray passes to Williams. Now Johnson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Suggs, the pass to Najee. Najee set to screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Johnson against Brown. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, the defense making Cam Johnson work for that, but I love the strength and the focus.
Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride lately.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game.
Johnson against Brown. Here's Murray. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Murray against Suggs. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Suggs. The D's right on him. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Beyond the arc. DiVincenzo can't hit. Hardaway with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside Hardaway. And here is Williams to take the lead. And another 3 for Denver.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Murray passes to Jokic. To the inside, Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. SGA attacking, and he gets that one.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Williams. Watson comes in for Johnson. And it's Wallace in for Hardaway. Shot is up. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
SGA with it. Guarded now by Watson. Outside, SGA. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Gilgeous-Alexander deflected. SGA against Murray. Gordon outside. Murray, a screen on Bridges. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Duran. Oh, no good on the layup.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Gordon with a screen on Duran. Outside Gordon. To take the lead. Stolen by Bridges.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
Now Jokic. Oh, wow. That's a man on a mission right there.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop him.
Murray against Gilgeous Alexander. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And here's Jokic. Shot from 16. Book it.
And that's a smart play call right there. Taking big advantage of his size.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Outside Bridges. Now SGA. Now Duren. 3 on the clock. SGA fires. Jokic pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Murray. Outside Gordon to take the lead. Money from 3.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's the pass to Williams. Here's the floater. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Jokic. Nifty move. Yes, sir. It's good.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Duren. Williams! Oh, no good! Unable to win this run. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Murray. And an intentional foul right there.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Bucket is good! And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's... not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
15 foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. He's off from 3. And so it's Denver with the W. And they barely squeezed out. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.